Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the monthly paper pumpkin kit. I've been away for a while. If you haven't been here before, my name is Lorie Ballard, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Casper, Wyoming. Every month I try to do the opening of the unboxing of the paper pumpkin kit that comes out every month. I like to do mine the way that it shows, at least for a couple of the projects from the paper pumpkin kit, but after that, then I kind of do my own thing. But I like to show people how easy they are and how fun they are, even for as easy they are. But if you need a project really quick, paper pumpkin kits are a great way to do it. The Stamping Up kits that they do offer monthly are a great way to get into the crafting, and if you don't have a lot of time, it's it's something that you can nice little box. I can take this with me to work, and I can work on these kits at work, and I think that's what I really like, is I can take this to work with me, and I don't need anything else. So let's get to unboxing. This is the January 2025 Hearts for You paper pumpkin kit. I received mine in the mail yesterday on the 21st, and my hot water heater decided to retire. It was done after 10 years, so I didn't get to it last night, but I wanted to get to it tonight to show you what it's all about. I've seen some really pretty cards and made with this kit. So first off, we have the Real Red Stampin' Spot. There are some mini glue dots. There is the stamps. Let's get that out of there. Okay, and one thing that I did not grab is my snips, so let me go grab those real quick. Okay, I've got some beautiful real red going on there, some thread, little hearts, lots of pretty things going on here. So let's get this open and look at it. Like I said, I've seen some very beautiful cards, and if you need to make cards for Valentine's Day, this is probably one of the best ways to get it done, because you can make some very beautiful cards. Okay, so like I said, we've got some beautiful thread there, some real red thread. We've got some more. Oh, that's right. They did say that these mini glue dots had a fault on them, so they put another package in for you to use. But let's see, there's some beautiful little pink hearts, pink or red hearts in there. Those are so pretty. They've got a little sparkle and shine to them. Very pretty. Okay, we've got, ooh, a full pack of dimensionals. That's pretty good. So I like that. Oh, some nice little heart cuts that are cut out already on cards. Here are the envelopes. They've got a great place for you to put the address. I believe we've got 9 envelopes there. Here's some card bases. I like that striped pattern on there. That's really pretty. There's some more cards, probably to decorate the front of the cards. Some nice little heart cutouts. Got a couple of sheets of those. Some banners and some heart banners, it looks like. Oh, here's some more card bases. Ooh, I love that pink marble. I really like that pink marble. That is very pretty. Very pretty. Some more probably frames for sentiments there. Oh, and here's some beautiful hearts with that pink marble. I love that pink marble. And then some of the reds, and these are all punch outs for you to do. Okay. Looks like, oh, we have some more card bases, and these have got a it's really hard for me to catch it on camera. It's got a heart silhouette on there. It's hard to see on camera, but you can see it in person. So there's that. Oh, and then we have some beautiful gold foil stickers. Nice. And then here's some more pop outs, die cuts. Oh, I like those hearts. Those are very pretty. So, and then we have the instructions. So here's what the stamps look like. We have, you have my heart. We've got the love. I like that. Celebrate love. You are my favorite. You, and then some hearts and some little leaves. So there's your stamps. Okay, and here are the instructions, and it's, oh, look at all those pretty cards that they have on there. So it looks like you do 3 of each card. Oh, and then those, some of those stickers, you can use those as seals for your envelope. I like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our first card. We'll go ahead and start with this one. So for it, we're going to need, looks like we're going to need this one. Let's see, these little hearts pop out. Okay, so I'll put those off over here. Put that over there. Okay, it looks like I might need maybe these. So I'll put that here. Okay, looks like we also need some of these gold foil hearts. Don't know that I'll be needing those. It looks like I'm going to be using this card base, the one with the pretty little hearts on it that are hard to see. Maybe not though. Oh, nope, I'm going to be using this one. I see it now. It's got that in the background. Okay. We'll put the envelopes up on the side, and I will need one of these, and then I will need some string. So we'll go ahead and get one of these popped out of here. Okay. And then it looks like we're going to need You're My Favorite stamp. So that one's on the very bottom there. So we'll get that out of there. And I'm not going to open my little Stampin' Spot, so I did bring my Stampin' Pad out of the Real Red, just so I could have it. Okay, so let's see, and we're also going to need that heart, but I want to stamp the sentiment on that label. So I will go ahead and I will put this in front of me up there on my keyboard so I can kind of look at it as I need to. Okay, so we will stamp the sentiment. You are my favorite. Okay, kind of get that right there in the middle. There we go. How very pretty. So get my stamp cleaned off. I also got my chamois over here on the side to clean my stamps off. So I got that one. Get that back on there. I think I got that upside down. No, it's just... Okay, and then I also need, we'll put that up there. And then on this, I need to stamp the little heart on there a couple of different places. So put that stamp on there. Okay. So it looks like I'm just going to stamp it up here. Oh, that's a beautiful heart. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. And then down here. Wow, that is a beautiful heart. That Real Red really brings out that heart. That is just perfect. Okay, get that back on there. That's kind of why what's throwing me off, is that it's backwards. I'm going to close up my ink pad so I don't stick my finger in it, because that real red will get everywhere. Okay, so I got that, and then it says it says about 20 inches of string. So we'll go ahead and get some string off of there. And so there's 13. There's 20 inches. Okay. All right, now it says, and it also says to put some dimensionals on the back of the sentiment. So let's get those on there. Use a couple. There we go. And then it shows to tie this ribbon, the string, around this card, this your front. This is going to be for the front of your card, and then just tie it in a bow. Let's kind of straighten that up a little bit, shall we? There we go. It's always harder to tie a bow on camera than it is off camera. I can tell you that. Okay, so there we've got our bow. And then it says to put dimensionals around. So I'm also going to pop out those little die cuts. But I might keep those, because you never know what you might want to be able to use those on. So I'm not throwing them away, because those are nice little hearts. So I'll just put those on the side. And then we'll put some dimensionals around this. And it's just going to go right around the edges, if you don't stick it to your finger first. Landed right upside down. So there we go. Okay, and then I will put one right in the middle just to give it a little extra. Oh, I just love that. And see, I can see maybe cutting this in half and then using this as on the front of both, on another card. I mean, I like it, the whole card being that beautiful marble, but I'd like that too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all of our dimensional backings off of there. And then we will put this on the front of that card base. And see those little heart cutouts? Now that beautiful marble is going to pop right through them. I like that. Okay, now make sure that I've got them all off of there. Nope, that one isn't. Okay, now we will put this on our base. Just kind of center it on there. Okay, and then we will take this piece, or the sentiment here, and we're going to center it on the front there. I can kind of move my little bow over a little bit. So I love how the little backs try to stick to your fingers. Okay, so then we will just put that right about there. Okay, and then just take some of these and kind of place them around. Oh, those are such pretty little hearts. So just kind of place them however you want to place them. Those are so pretty. I just love those little hearts. They are probably the prettiest thing. Okay. And then it shows, well, it shows this one. So I'll go ahead and get it popped out of there. But it also shows unless it's, there it is. It's one of those. Okay, so you've got the small heart, and then you've got the frame. So just kind of put that down. If it doesn't stick to you, it's really good and sticky. Oh, I'm going to move that out of the way. Okay. So there we go. And then you can use one of the smaller ones. And then that's going to go down here. And then use dimensionals on the back of that. As you can see, I got my thumb in the red. See, it'll just get you. You won't even notice and it'll get you. That's definitely why I close it, because I could stick my whole finger in there. And then I'd have fingerprints all over everything. Okay. And then just kind of put this one right about here. Oh, see? See how pretty that is? Oh, I love that. I love that marble card base. I really, really, really do. I really do like that marble card base. Let's see if I can put him on there. See if that'll do. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That's a very pretty card. Okay, so that was project number 1. I really did like that. Okay, now we will go with project number 2. And that one does use that that card base that's got a very, it's really hard to see, but it's going to be like the shadow. It's like the silhouettes of the hearts, but it's going to be the shadow of the heart lines. So yeah, that's okay. So first off, I want to stamp the U on one of the tags. So we'll get that out here, and then we'll get the tags, because see, we're going to take these, and I wonder if I have 3 of those. Yep, I do. Okay, so I want one of these shorter banner tags. Okay, and then I am going to actually need a couple of those. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will need 6 of these. So I'll just go ahead and get those all popped out of there. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. 5 and 6. Okay, so there is that. And then I'm going to need the heart from there, so I might bring those over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need, looks like I'm actually going to need both of them, because it looks like one is layered on top of the other. Okay, so there is that. Yeah, see, this one is going to go on top of that one like that. Very pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that. the sentiment stamped onto this, or the U, because we're going to use the gold foil love. So get that U out there. Get it. I like to rub them since they're new stamps. Get the, they've got a little bit of like manufacturing film on there. There we go. Do I have any more? Nope. So I'm going to go ahead and close that red. Okay. There we go. Get that U off of there. Okay. So, like I said, you can't, it's really hard for me. You can kind of barely see the shadow. And that's all it's supposed to be, is just a shadow of these, of those hearts. So this is just going to take one on there, and then I'm going to put some along the backs of all of these. So let's just get to it. So one kind of looks like these dimensionals are like between the minis and the regular dimensionals, because I don't feel they're as large as the regular dimensionals that you get, but they're not the minis either. So there's one. I like this size. I kind of wish that maybe they would offer this size, because it's a good in-between size. If I would quit dropping them, that'd be nice. I guess I need to slow down. Maybe I don't need to hurry. So it's nice to slow down and enjoy your crafting. So I will just slow down, because that was the one thing. I was trying to hurry so that the video wouldn't be long, but it really doesn't take long to make these cards, so I don't need to hurry that fast. Just slow down and enjoy the process. That's what you need to do, is just slow down and enjoy your crafting. Because that's what it's all about, is the enjoyment of the crafting. And I don't know where you're at right now, but here in Wyoming it has been very cold the last couple of days. I mean, we're finally starting to get up there, mid-20s now. But man, it's been getting cold at night. People having to leave their water dripping in their houses so that it doesn't freeze their pipes. I remember those days. Living in a trailer when I was younger. Make sure that those pipes were heat taped. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the backings off of these heart rows, and then we're going to put them so that they line up with the shadows. So I'm going to there. Just do that. Probably should have brought my glasses in, because that would probably help a lot. They're in my purse, so that I always have them with me when I'm at work, and then I forget to bring them into my office with me while I'm here at home. Okay, and again, just kind of line them up to those hearts. School started here, well, college started here on Tuesday, so it's been kind of a mad, crazy days at work, trying to get last minute students registered, last minute classes added, last minute cancellations. The first few days of the new semester are always kind of crazy. And that's when I really need to take these craft boxes with me, these craft kits with me, because during my lunch, I like to shut my office door and then craft, because it just helps me to kind of escape away from the craziness that's going on. So that is one thing that I really do love about kids, is being able to take them with me, and everything's right there. I don't need to pack up my pack up all my dies, pack up all my stamps, pack up all of my inks. Everything is right here for me. There we go. So see there. So that the outline that you saw, that faint outline, was just to show you where you're going to be putting those hearts at. Okay, so now we're going to take the heart. We're going to take the red one and turn it over, and we're going to put the mini glue dots on the back of it, and then we're going to attach it to the marbled. I love that pink marble. That is just one of my favorites. Pink is my favorite color. Oh, did I not get it? Nope. There it is. Wanted to stay on my finger. It's funny, I don't usually do many Valentine cards, even though I really like to make them, but I end up not sending them out. So I have lots of Valentine cards in my stash that I've never sent out. And I don't know why. I don't know why I never sent. I remembered sending them to my grandma when I was younger. I'd make a Valentine card and I'd send it to my grandma, or I'd make one for my mom. But just never thought to send them to anybody else, except for in school. And those I didn't make the school ones. Those were always hand bought because they were just too many to make. And it was cheaper just to buy a box of 26 or whatever. And then I usually like to get, my favorite is Scooby-Doo, so I'd always like to get my Scooby-Doo. Okay, and then we're going to add the dimensionals to the back of this card. Okay, and we're going to add this to the front of our card. I'm just going to kind of put him right in the middle. So just about right there. Okay, and it says to cut about 8 inches of the ribbon this time. So not very much. You're just going to use enough to make a cute little bow. Okay. So, and then we're going to add a mini glue dot to the middle of it. Now, I'm not very good at making just a little bow all on its own, so we'll see how this goes. There we go. It's kind of a big loopy bow, but okay. And then, yeah, like I said, we're just going to add a mini glue dot to the back of him. And then that's what we'll put on the card. You could have added it to the card too. Either way, that might have been the easier ways to add it to the card. Okay, and we'll just put this down about here. Just kind of maybe squeeze that. Sometimes I like to maybe pinch them so you can't really see it behind there. Now we'll add the love here. Okay, or the U, sorry. And then we're going to take the love from the sticker sheet. Kind of pull it off of there. Okay. And I do have a little piece in the L that I don't want on there. And it just wants to stick to my finger. So we're going to just put that here on the heart. Okay, so there we go. So look at that. Isn't that very pretty? Got all those dimensions, like the heart shadows. I love those gold foil stickers. Those are very pretty. So love you. So there's our second card. Okay, and now we will make our last card. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to be using one of these. It's a gold foil die cut. It's very pretty because it doesn't feel like paper. It feels a little bit thicker than paper, but that's very pretty. Okay, and we're going to use one of those heart cards. And then we're going to use one of the longer banners. So we'll get it punched out. Okay. And for this one, we're going to be using that beautiful red, there it is, the beautiful red striped card base. And again, this is another one that I think you could cut this in half and then use these on another card base. I think that would be very pretty. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we are going to want some of those. Okay, there I see it. They're wanting you to pop those in half. But we're going to stamp this with Celebrate Love. So there is Celebrate Love. Okay. A lot of times when it's a saying like that, and you want to make sure that it's straight, if you've got lines on, like, say, I've got lines here on my glass mat, that way I can kind of line it up on there and then pull it up. That way it's straight. Because sometimes if you put it on the block, it might be just a little bit curved or twisted. That way it lines it up pretty well. Okay, so Celebrate Love. Just want to stamp that in the middle of the banner. That real red just does a really nice job. Okay, and I don't need any more of it. So we'll go ahead and close that up. Okay, so we've got our Celebrate Love, and on the back of that we're going to put the mini glue dots. Oh, did I? Oh, that one I did. Nope. Oh, yeah, that one. Didn't. It came off my finger. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to take the card and we're going to use the dimensionals on the card. So just in the corners in the center. Okay. And then for this, we're going to take the dimensionals and we're going to cut them in half. That way they'll fit better on the back of this beautiful die cut, foil die cut. So just kind of want to put it in a couple of places. Okay. And then It looks like it says that some of them you can leave them whole. Some of the spots are just wide enough. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and cut another one in half. And I do this with a lot of my regular dimensionals. So I'll cut them in half so that they'll fit. I can get more on there. Let's see. So I can go right about here. Okay. And then we'll want some of those. So, that's going to go on the front of that. So honestly, I'm going to try to get those glue dots off of there because I'm going to want them more like in the center since they're going to go on the front of that heart. See? So I want those glue dots to be kind of more in the center. They're not going to attach to anything on the sides if the heart's popped up. So just going to pull those off of there. So sometimes you need to, yeah, I should have looked ahead just a little bit to see how they were going to put that on there. So I will put these more towards the center. There. I think that will hold them better than it would on the side. Okay, so we've got our card. I'm going to go ahead and attach that to the card base. Okay, and then you just kind of want to put that in the very center of the card. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and put it on the front of there. So now we can remove the backings from all of the dimensionals. Okay. There we go. And then we just want to line that up over that beautiful red heart on the front of that card. Okay. Now we'll put our Celebrate Love on the front of that. Find the backings of these glue dots and these dimensionals everywhere. Okay, so then we're going to just center that on the front of there. Press that down. And then we will put some of these little red hearts just around this. Those are some of the cutest little red hearts. If I could get my fingers off of them, that'd be great too. Well, there you go. There are all 3 cards. And then, like I said, you can use, on the envelopes, you can use these stickers to close the envelopes. And that's what it shows. They're just beautiful. Those are beautiful cards. I absolutely love this set. It turned out so pretty. Let's get everything out of the way and get all the cards up here. So those are your cards that you can make with this kit. That's how you make them, just as the kit shows. If you want to change, I think there's a lot of alternatives that you can do with this. Like I said, these two card bases, definitely cut those in half and use those as the fronts to other, like maybe just take a piece of thick white cardstock and put those on the front. Just so many beautiful ways to use this set, I think. Oh, it's very pretty. Very pretty. Well, I hope you had fun with me today, and I will be back next month with February's paper pumpkin. It is, I'm trying to think, I think it might be one that has some seeds with it, or, you know, you could maybe do seed packets. I don't know if there's actually going to be seeds there, but it just kind of, that's what it looked like from the hint that it gave to us. So I hope you will join me next month. And if you are interested in signing up for Paper Pumpkin, please follow the link below or the link in the description and join me on this Paper Pumpkin journey. Hope you had fun tonight. See you later.